Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm really glad you're here today. Let me ask you something powerful. What if I told you that learning just 100 sentences could change your life? That with only 100 simple sentences, you could travel, make friends, find a job, or ask for help in English, anywhere in the world. Sounds exciting, right? Well, it's not just possible, it's totally real. If you can say 100 sentences, you can survive anywhere in English. And today, I'm going to show you how. But here's the secret. You won't just listen to me. You're going to speak with me, out loud. We're going to use a powerful technique called shadowing. It's the same method that actors, language learners, and even public speakers use to sound natural and fluent fast. Shadowing is like training your mouth and brain at the same time. And when you do it with the right sentences, your English improves quickly, sometimes in just days or weeks. It helped thousands of learners speak faster, with more confidence, and it can do the same for you. So if you're ready, take a deep breath and get ready to speak English out loud with me. Repeat after me, follow along, and let's make your first 100 sentences happen together. Chapter 1. Why Shadowing Works. Let's talk about something really important. How you're going to learn English faster than you ever thought possible. And no, it's not by memorizing boring grammar rules or studying for hours with textbooks. It's by doing something simple, powerful, and even fun. It's called shadowing, and if you've never tried it before, it's going to change how you learn English from today forward. So, what is shadowing? Shadowing is not just listening to English. It's not watching a movie or a YouTube video and hoping to understand. Shadowing means speaking English out loud, right after you hear it. You copy what you hear immediately, like an echo, just like an actor memorizing a script. You don't stop and analyze. You repeat, 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 just like how babies learn to speak. Think about that for a second. How do babies learn a language? They don't study grammar, they don't read books. They listen, then they try to say the same thing again and again. They copy their parents, their siblings, the people around them. That's why shadowing works so well. It's the most natural way to learn. And here's what's amazing. When you shadow correctly, your brain and your mouth start working together. You're not just thinking about English, you're speaking it. You're building muscle memory in your mouth. You're improving your pronunciation. And you're training your ear to hear the rhythm and melody of real, natural English. It's like learning a song. At first, you don't know the words. But if you hear the same line again and again and try to sing it, pretty soon, it sticks. That's how shadowing works. And the best part? You don't have to understand everything to get started. In fact, the most important thing is just repeating what you hear, with your full voice, not in your head. Now let me show you a quick example. I'll say a sentence slowly, and I want you to repeat after me. Ready? I want a cup of coffee. Your turn. Say it with me. I want a cup of coffee. Great. Let's try it again, just a little faster. I want a cup of coffee. Again. I want a cup of coffee. Now imagine doing this with 100 real sentences over and over. Sentences you can use at the store, in a restaurant, at the airport, or just making a new friend. That's why this video is called Your First 100 Sentences in English, because once you can say these, you can survive anywhere. Let's be honest. Learning a language can feel scary. You might be afraid of making mistakes or sounding strange. But here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect to be understood. You just need to be confident. And shadowing helps you build that confidence, sentence by sentence. When you shadow, you're not alone. You're speaking with someone. You're copying a real voice. That means you're learning how native speakers sound. You learn the tone, the speed, the pauses. You learn what sounds natural without even realizing it. And slowly, it becomes your voice too. Now maybe you're thinking, but don't I need to study grammar first? The answer is no, not yet. Grammar is useful later, but not for speaking your first sentences. Right now, your job is to train your mouth, not your mind. When you shadow, you start speaking right away, and that's what builds fluency faster. Here's the best part. You don't need anything special to start shadowing. No textbooks, no classrooms, just your voice, your ears, and this video. You can do it at home, in the car, while walking, or even in the shower. Anytime you can hear and speak, you can shadow. So as we go through your first 100 sentences, I'll be speaking clearly and slowly. I'll give you time to repeat after me. And I want you to speak out loud, not in your head. Even if it feels a little silly at first, that's okay. Everyone feels that way. But the more you speak, the better you get. Remember, shadowing works because it's active. You're not a student sitting quietly. You're a speaker practicing English right now. That's what makes this different. That's what makes this work. So now you know the secret. Now you understand why shadowing is your best friend for learning English. You're not just listening. You're not just watching. You're speaking. Let's keep going. And in the next chapter, I'll show you exactly how to shadow step by step and how to make it easy and fun every single day. Chapter 2. How to shadow effectively. Now that you know why shadowing works, let's talk about how to do it the right way. I'll walk you through each step, slowly and clearly, so that even if this is your very first day learning English, you can start speaking right now. Shadowing isn't difficult, but it does need the right technique. So let's break it down into 4 easy steps. You can follow these steps with this video or with any other English audio you enjoy. Step 1. Listen to the sentence. This is your first job. Just listen. Don't try to understand every word at first. Just let the sound enter your ears. Pay attention to how it feels and sounds. Notice the speed, the emotion, and where the speaker pauses. Step 2. Pause the video or the audio. Give yourself a second. You need time to process what you just heard. Think of this like a short echo. You're going to copy what you heard, but with a tiny delay. So take that second to breathe in, open your mouth, and prepare to speak. Step 3. Repeat the sentence exactly. Say the whole sentence out loud. Try to match the tone, speed, and rhythm of the speaker. Don't worry about being perfect. Just try to sound close. It's okay if it feels a little awkward at first. You're building muscle memory in your mouth, and that takes time. Step 4. Repeat again without pausing, if possible. Now try to say the sentence at the same time as the speaker. This part is fun. It's like singing along with your favorite song. If it's too fast, slow it down. Most videos and apps let you change the speed. Start with 0.75x or even 0.5x. Then, as you get better, speed it up. The goal is to eventually speak at a natural speed, with confidence. Let's try a real example together. I'll speak the sentence, and then you repeat it after me. Ready? Hi, how are you today? Your turn. Hi, how are you today? Now say it again, just a little faster. Hi, how are you today? Great. Now imagine doing this every day with real, useful English. Sentences like, can I get a bottle of water? Where is the nearest bus stop? I'd like to order a coffee, please. Excuse me, can you help me? These are real-life sentences that you'll use all the time, and the more you shadow them, the more natural they become. Soon, you won't have to think about them. You'll just say them. In the beginning, it's a good idea to use subtitles or transcripts. This helps you connect the sounds with the words. Later, you can try shadowing without subtitles, just by listening. That's when your listening and speaking really start to grow. Now, let's do something fun. I'm going to say a mini dialogue, and I'll leave space for you to shadow. Are you ready? Good morning. Your turn. Say it. Can I help you with something? Your turn. Yes, the bathroom is down the hall. Your turn. You're welcome. Have a great day. Your turn. Nice job. That's shadowing in action. You're not just reading or listening, you're actually speaking, and that's what builds real fluency. Now let's talk about some tools you can use to keep shadowing every day. You don't need expensive software or apps. Just use any audio with native English speakers. Here are some ideas. YouTube videos like this one, English podcasts, audiobooks with simple narration, English shows or movies with subtitles, language learning apps with voice features. And here's a powerful tip. Record your voice. Use your phone or any voice recorder. Speak a sentence out loud. Then listen to the native speaker say it. Compare. What's different? Is your rhythm slower? Is your pronunciation a little off? Don't be shy. This is one of the fastest ways to improve. At first, it might sound strange to hear your own voice. That's normal. But over time, you'll notice something amazing. Your English will start to sound smoother, more natural, more like a native speaker. Remember, shadowing is not about being perfect. It's about practice, rhythm, and repetition. Just like learning a new dance or sport, your body needs time to get used to the movements. That's why short, daily practice is better than long, tiring sessions. You don't need hours. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. You can shadow while walking, cooking, cleaning, or getting ready in the morning. Make it part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. So let's make a deal. Starting today, you'll shadow one new sentence every day. Just one. But you'll say it out loud 5 times, trying to sound just like the speaker. And I promise, after 30 days, you'll be shocked at how much smoother your English becomes. Now that you know how to shadow, in the next chapter, I'll show you how to build a daily practice routine. Plus, we'll learn the secret sentence patterns that unlock hundreds of real English phrases. Chapter 3. Daily Practice. Tips and Sentence Patterns. Okay, now that you know what shadowing is and how to do it step by step, let's talk about the most important part, daily practice. This is where real progress happens. Not in one big study session, but in small, consistent moments every day. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't do it once a week. You do it every day just for a few minutes. Learning English with shadowing works the same way. So here's your new goal, 10 minutes a day. That's it. Just 10 minutes of shadowing every morning. You can do it while getting dressed, making coffee, or walking to work. And if mornings don't work for you, choose any time of day. What matters is that you keep it short, simple, and consistent. Let's say your morning routine looks like this. You wake up, wash your face, grab a cup of coffee, and press play on your favorite English video or audio. Then, for the next 10 minutes, you're repeating sentences out loud, not thinking too much, not writing things down, just shadowing. Your ears, your voice, and your brain working together. Now, here's a powerful trick to make those 10 minutes even more effective. Use sentence families. What are sentence families? They're groups of sentences that follow the same structure or pattern. When you learn just one sentence structure, you can create 10, 50, even 100 more just by changing a few words. Let me show you how it works. Start with a simple sentence like, I want to go. Now change one word. I want to eat. I want to sleep. I want to learn. I want to buy. I want to see. Boom. That's 5 new sentences already. And you didn't need to learn anything new. You just swapped the last word. That's the power of patterns. Let's try another sentence family. Can I have some water? Can I have a coffee? Can I have the menu? Can I have a minute? See how easy that is? When you shadow these sentence families, you're learning how English works without studying grammar. You're learning by doing. Now here's one more tip. Shadow while doing other things. You don't need to sit at a desk. You can shadow while walking, cooking, cleaning, exercising, waiting for the bus. Your mouth is always with you, so use it. Make shadowing part of your lifestyle. And don't worry about looking silly. If you're walking down the street and quietly shadowing, no one really notices. And even if they do, that's okay. You're learning a new language. That's something to be proud of. All right, now let's hit a top moment. I'm going to give you 10 powerful base sentence patterns you can start shadowing right now. These are the building blocks for thousands of real conversations. Ready? Repeat after me. I want to. Can I? I'm looking for. Do you have? I need to. How much is? Where is the? I don't understand. Could you help me? I'm going to. Now, let's do them again with some real-life examples. Shadow with me. I want to order dinner. Can I speak to the manager? I'm looking for the bathroom. Do you have this in another size? I need to catch a train. How much is this jacket? Where is the nearest ATM? I don't understand what you mean. Could you help me find my seat? I'm going to the airport. These are the kind of sentences you'll use every day. And when you shadow them, they become automatic. They come out without thinking. That's fluency. So here's your homework. Choose one pattern per day and shadow it for 10 minutes. Pick your favorite audio or use the examples in this video. Say the sentence 5 times, then change the ending. Practice it like a song. Make it part of your day. If you do this every day for just 10 minutes, in 1 month, you'll have 30 powerful sentence structures ready to use. And from those 30 patterns, you can create hundreds of real-life sentences. It's like building a house. These sentence patterns are your tools. The more you use them, the more solid your English becomes. And the best part? You're doing it naturally, through your voice, your ears, and your daily routine. In the next chapter, we'll talk about what happens when things get hard. Because yes, you will have challenges. Everyone does. But I'll show you how to stay motivated, overcome fear, and keep going, even when you feel stuck. I'll also share a couple of inspiring success stories from real learners just like you. Chapter 4: Challenges, Success Stories, and Final Motivation. Now let's talk about something honest. Learning a language, especially speaking it, is not always easy. It's exciting at first, but then doubt starts to creep in. You might think, I sound strange. I forget words. I don't have time. And that's okay. Everyone feels this way. Every English learner has those moments. Yes, even the confident ones you see in movies or interviews. You are not alone in this. Let's talk about those common challenges and how to move past them. First, I sound strange. Guess what? You're not supposed to sound perfect on day 1. You're learning new sounds, new rhythms, new muscles in your mouth. Of course it feels weird, but that doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means you're growing. Every time you shadow a sentence, you're getting one step closer to sounding clear and confident. Second, I forget words. Yes, this happens too. But forgetting is part of learning. The more you shadow, the more you repeat, and the more your brain starts to remember. It's like lifting weights. Repetition builds strength. You may forget today, but tomorrow that same word might come out naturally. Don't give up. Third, I don't have time. This one's tricky, but here's the truth. You don't need hours. You just need 10 minutes. And if you don't have 10 minutes, try 5. Practice while brushing your teeth, riding the bus, or cooking. The key is consistency, not time. Tiny steps lead to big results if you keep going. Let me share a quick story. A student of mine named Rosa from Mexico started learning English with no confidence at all. She was shy, scared to speak, and felt embarrassed about her accent. But she made a decision. Just 10 minutes of shadowing a day. That's it. Every morning, she played English dialogues on her phone and repeated them out loud while making breakfast. One sentence, then another, then 5. After 3 months of daily shadowing, she was speaking full sentences without thinking. She told me, "Now I feel like the words come to me. I don't have to fight for them." That's the power of shadowing. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up every day and speak out loud. Rosa did it. You can too. And here's something I want you to remember always. If you can speak one sentence, you can speak 2. If you can speak 100, you can speak 1,000. This video gave you your first 100 sentences. That's your launch pad. From here, you can grow, explore, and expand. You'll start to build longer phrases. You'll understand more. You'll feel more confident when talking to real people. So let's end this video by doing what we've done from the beginning, speaking together. I'll say a sentence. You repeat it after me. This is your final shadowing moment for today. Are you ready? Let's go. I can speak English. I'm learning more every day. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep going. Shadowing helps me speak better. My first 100 sentences are only the beginning. I'm proud of myself. English is becoming part of me. I believe in myself. I'm ready for the next step. That's it. You did it. You shadowed, you practiced, and now you've completed this full journey through your first 100 English sentences. Remember, your English is not perfect yet, but it is growing every single day. Every sentence you say, every time you shadow, every moment you try, you're making progress. Be proud of that. This is only the beginning. The next step, keep going. Come back tomorrow. Repeat these sentences again. Or better yet, move forward. Learn your next 100, then 500, then 1,000. Because the more you speak, the more confident you'll become. And confidence? That's what unlocks the world for you.